Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Paris Blaine. I'm back with another video. This video is probably gonna be a long video. If it is, I don't mean to intentionally make it too long. But I gotta get a couple things addressed. First things first, I want to shout out and respond to some of my subscribers and followers. I got 3 of them on the list right now. I know I got more, but I got 3 of them in particular that I definitely want to get out to. And the first one on the list, CH7432. Now, forgive me, but I'm not sure if I should call you bro or sis. But CH7432, your question, big shout out to you. Your question was, I'd like to know, are you still there and are you happy with your pay as promised? So to answer that, I'm not there right now. I left. The reason why I left, and this was another question you had, the reason why I left is because I had some personal things going on in my life, which led me to move to Phoenix. Now, I could have stayed with the company driving in Phoenix, but that would have meant that I would have had to go off of a different pay scale because I wouldn't be doing the same dedicated account. I'd be either over the road or cattle haul from Tulsa. And that's just not what I wanted. I wanted to do something different. So I talked to the people at JBS. I left on good terms, not on bad terms. I left on great terms, good enough for me to get back with them. And I love JBS because they treated me so well. My pay at JBS was astounding. I love the pay that I got at JBS. It was as promised. Now, my first 2 checks I had a problem with. My first check was short. They made sure to put the money from the first check that was short onto my second check. My second check I had a problem with. That was all me. And this is just me being honest. I dug too much into my advances and didn't realize or pay attention at exactly how much that I was digging. And so I called them and kind of went off on them and stuff like that. And when they showed me the proof and everything, I had to sit my ass down and be humble as fuck because, you know, it was my fault. So I made sure I apologized to them and stuff like that. But other than that, ever since then, any check that I've gotten from JBS every week on the week was amazing. I loved it. I had no problems, no discrepancies or anything about it. And I'm coming back to JBS. I will be there. I fly out Sunday from Indiana, fly out to Colorado on Sunday, and I'll be in attendance for orientation on Monday. So that's the 10th, Monday the 10th, yeah. Let's see. Alex Christie, big shout out to you. Can you be an owner op at JBS? I am not 100% sure. I'm 85% sure you can't be an owner op with JBS. That's just 85. Now, JBS has different divisions of driving. JBS is a huge company. They own their own processing plants, farms, if I'm not mistaken. They own a bunch of stuff. Now, not to say you can't be owner op at JBS. I'm just almost certain that you can't be. That doesn't mean I'm 100% positive. I'm not JBS God. I don't make the rules. Ask somebody. This is my advice. I would ask somebody that absolutely knows, meaning call in for a recruiter and ask them. They'll know better than I will. If I could tell you better, I would, but I'm not going to steer you in the wrong direction either way. But it would be nice. It'd be nice if they had at least 2, because with the way they pay, I would definitely lease with JBS. Let's see. And my third shout out is to Ms. Miss Risa, is that how you say your name, girl? Miss Risa Lynn, big shout out to you. You've, I've seen some of the, we've conversated back and forth a little bit, in between the YouTube channel and stuff like that. And I know that you out there right now. I just hope everything is going good with you. If not, let me know if there's anything that I could do to talk to somebody to try and, you know, make things work for you. Let me know, you know, are you doing a Green Bay account? If so, then I'll be back with you out there soon. I'll probably be most likely seeing you on the road soon. Let me know what's up. So those are my shout outs and responses to you guys. I just want to say thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you guys for liking, commenting, and questioning. And don't forget, anybody on this video, even if you have concerns, feel free to drop any of those concerns, because those are just as important as the questions and comments. So without further ado, I'll be getting right back into the video. Now, like I said, I'll be coming back. I left JBS because of some personal issues that I was having. Not all bad issues, but some good issues, and none of them involved JBS. The reason I didn't go JBS Tolleson or the Greeley account, Greeley dedicated account, is because it just pays on a different scale. I was happy and spoiled with the pay that I was getting from the Green Bay account, and with the money I was making there, it was kind of hard not to be spoiled. And I just didn't feel like I wanted to change any of that up. And if I was going to go ahead and move out to Phoenix, I kind of wanted to make the same money. What happened was I blindly went out there with not enough money to save up like I should have did. And I just kind of went out there, bam, and tried to jump right into it. And I failed. It was something that I shouldn't have did. So I'll be coming back because I am on good terms with JBS. And JBS is always going to be on great terms, if you ask me. I don't know. Let's see. I don't know. There's a lot of people hit me up and tell me, you know, well, I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. What's going on? My bad, y'all. Something's going on. I'm going to try and edit that out. A lot of people hit me up, you know, asking about the company and stuff like that. And thank you guys. Thank you so very much for hitting me up and supporting me and coming in with questions and comments and stuff like that. But if you guys tell me exactly where you're coming from, what you guys want to do, or where you guys are going when you get into the account, it'll definitely help me better address some of the questions and comments. I don't know everything that goes on with JBS. All I know is what I've experienced, and so far I've experienced orientation before, and I'm excited to go back through it. And I've experienced the Green Bay dedicated account. Now with Green Bay, I could tell you, you'll most likely be in and out of New York a lot. New York City, definitely. I've been through the Bronx, I've been through Queens, I've been in Harlem, I've been through, I forget the name of the place, but it's out there by Rikers, and it's in the Bronx if I'm not mistaken. Man, I forget it. It's not very important, but I've been through New York City in and out of it plenty of times since I was with them. And I usually I'd be opposed to going in and out of New York City. But with them, I'm not too bent up about going in and out of New York City with them because they take care of you. They make sure wherever you're going, you can get in and out of. They make sure you're not going to be stuck in New York paying any crazy tolls or taxes or any of that stuff like that. Man, this is a lot. I should have wrote a lot of stuff down, be better prepared. I wrote some of the stuff down, but I should have wrote a lot more down to be a little bit better prepared. JBS is by far the best company I've ever had the opportunity to work for. And I don't mean trucking wise. I mean, since my very first job, starting off as a package handler at UPS to making change and flipping burgers at Five Guys, JBS is the best company I've ever had the opportunity to work for. And I say that in a lot of different reasons, for a lot of different reasons. I drove buses too, for the city of Phoenix and for the city of Indianapolis. And number one reason compared to driving buses is my cargo don't talk back to me, and my cargo ain't trying to kill me because they got to pay bus fare. That's number one. Number two reason is they're professional. They make sure if they set something up for you that it's going to get done unless there's no way around it and they have to absolutely change plans. What I mean by that is I had to be in the hotel one day, one night in Green Bay, Wisconsin. I was in a hotel because my the bunk heater wasn't working, and it was real cold. It was like a negative 25-degree night, and I was there, and the guy at the hotel, I don't know what happened, but the person at the front desk got the dates mixed up for my reservation. It was just after midnight when I got to the hotel, and they tried to tell the lady that she set it up for the day before. And I'm thinking to myself, why in the hell would she set this up for a reservation for the day before when it's now after midnight? It makes no sense. How in the hell could she even possibly did that? And they tried to tell me I didn't have a reservation, and she about broke her foot off in a ass just to make sure I had a room. And like I said, they make sure they take care of you. As far as pay goes, the pay is superb. You ever tasted a steak dinner? What about a steak and lobster dinner? What about steak and lobster with some shrimp sprinkled on top? That's what the paychecks are. That's what the paychecks are. You get paid a set amount every day. As long as you're in that truck and you're available to get paid. It's not if they have a load for you, you get paid while you work that load. This is if you're sitting down in Pennsylvania or Illinois or wherever the hell you want to be between there and the East Coast, between Green Bay and the East Coast. If you're sitting in that truck and you're available to move a load, you're available to work, you're available to go on duty and drive 2 blocks up the street and 2 blocks back. If you're available, you get paid. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You get paid. I've sat in a truck for 2.5 days doing nothing at a truck stop at the Flying J. Doing nothing. Exercising, laundry, reading, exercising, eating, sleeping, catching up on some much needed sleep. And all at the same time getting paid while doing it. So the pay is great. The people are professional that you're working with. The company is very driver oriented. A lot of companies don't appreciate their drivers. JBS does, and I love it. It's like it's like driving with a family. You know, it's like driving with your family behind you. They take care of you. The trucks, Kenworth. I don't know any better truck than a Kenworth, if you ask me. Now, some people, you get some old school people, excuse me, I keep burping, and they say, oh, man, that's not a Kenworth, that's a new body Kenworth, that thing's plastic, that ain't nothing. It's a Kenworth is probably the best truck out in the market. Maybe next to Pete, but I don't know. I haven't had a Peterbilt myself. I know a friend who owned a Peterbilt, but Kenworth, I've driven a couple of them over my years of driving trucks, and they both were T680s. One of them was Celadon, and that was a 13-speed manual transmission. That was probably by far my favorite Kenworth. The other with JBS, and JBS, they're all automatic, but the trucks are still good. they're still worth every penny that they put into them. I've also, my very first truck was an International Pro Star, and that was a nice truck too. It was a 10-speed. I've had Freightliner Cascadias. I've even had Volvos, the VLNs or VNLs or whatever the hell they call from Western Express. And the Volvo was actually surprisingly, even the automatic, as an automatic, it was a good truck. But Kenworth was definitely the best truck I've ever had, and the best company I've ever been with was with JBS. Hands down, if you ask me, they get 100% of my respect as a company and what they do. That's just it. But told you guys I wasn't gonna try to make this video too long, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it short. But what I can say, and I've said it already in this video a couple times, I am coming back. I love JBS. I love the atmosphere. I love the people that I work with. Mark, he's a superb stand-up guy. I don't know how he made the move from Texas. If you know Mark, you know exactly what I'm talking about, Green Bay. I don't know how he made the move from Texas to Green Bay, but he followed the money, and he loves it at JBS just like I love it at JBS. I couldn't think of a better place to work for. So if you're interested and you're thinking about this and you see in this video, you probably haven't seen any of my other videos and stuff like that, hit me up. Feel free. Questions, comments, concerns about anything. And I promise you guys, I promise you I will do my best to get back with you as soon as I can. And like I said, if I can't do it directly, I'll do it in another video, just like I did with these three people here, these fine people. And just continue to work hard at what it is you're trying to accomplish in life, no matter if you're a truck driver or what. If you're thinking about driving trucks or what, continue. Watch a couple videos, man. Watch the Little Guy Show, man. Watch us. I mean, there's good people out here that point you in the right direction of where you need to be. You know, it might be a company out there that pays a lot better than JBS. It might be a company that, you know, does things better, keep you below the 40, or keep you above, or keep you out west, or keep you out east, or wherever you want to be at and stuff like that. It might be companies better than JBS. I'm not a biased person. All I have to say is JBS is best for me. And I'm coming back to JBS. I miss the family at JBS. I miss you guys. You'll be seeing my face soon. Coming this Monday, I'll be back in attendance at orientation. So get ready for me because we're going to be doing some videos. All right, you guys. Other than that, all I can say is take it easy, man. 18 on the ground and in between the ditches. And if you so happen to hear my call, my handle out there on the CB, L Train 773. I try to skip. I used to skip, but it wasn't my setup that I skipped on. If y'all know about CB radios and y'all know what skip is, then y'all know what I'm talking about. Shoot, man, if I can get me something to skip on there, I'll be skipping again, man. I skipped one day, and there's a little side story. This ain't got nothing to do with much. But man, one day I was up on the mountains in Arizona, in Phoenix, South Mountains, off of Central. And man, I skipped all the way to Mexico. And that was the most beautiful thing my ears have ever heard. Now, if y'all don't know too much about these CB radios and you don't know what skip is, then you're probably not going to understand exactly how I felt about that. But that was beautiful. Being able to get a crisp, clear signal all the way in. I got one all the way into Canada, and I got one all the way into Jamaica too. And if I can get one into Jamaica, then I was clear, and all I had was a Cobra 29. But that's something different. That's for another video. I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. I love you guys. Y'all take it easy. Be safe out here on these streets. 18 on the ground and in between the ditches. Bye, bye, bye.